Hope I get the chance to travel the world, but I don't have any plans. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wise.
Hello YouTube fans, I'm here again. Now I figured I did one before called when I was talking and offending Iron to 2. When people said, oh, it's a shit sequel. There were some sequels I offended, you know. Like, if I can remember it, Friday the 13th Part 8. I offended it. The only one I didn't offend was Dose the Revenge, which I like to call Snooze the Revenge. And it inspired me to do this one. I was about 100, also to say, yeah, top 50 worst fucking sequels. The worst sequels which suck a fucking dick and tis arseholes. That's right, suck arseholes. Because there are some sequels I think are fucking shit. The original I love, but the second one, the sequel, I think suck a arse. And I think I'm going to have some fun and do my top 50 worst sequels and maybe work up to 100. Maybe do another one of these and do 2 parts. Why not? Let's have a bit of fun. Because life's short at the end of the day and we might as well have some fucking fun. Got a piece of paper to remind me of this. I already talked about it and I figured I might as well do it. We might do this in order, we might not. Dose the Revenge, which I like to call Snooze the Revenge. Unlike 1, 2 and 3, where you got to see the Sark, you got to see Munson, you got to see Atsun, this is a boring, lazy fucking snooze fest of a fucking movie. It's boring, it's lazy, and it's fucking generic. If you want to see a better rant, just watch the rant on Snooze the Revenge, which is always Dose the Revenge. And now there's Superman 4, The Test for Shit. When that first come out on DVD, I admit I was lying to myself because I did not want to believe that the last film that Christopher Reid did is a piece of fucking dog shit. But it's sad to say it was the last of Christopher Reid, may he rest in peace. And the fourth one is boring, it's crap, it's cheap, and you can see it's fucking cheap. And it was fucking boring. And it was garbage, and it was a snore to watch. That is number 2 without sticking 2 fingers up. That to me is garbage. I already ranted on this one and I figure fuck it, ranting it again. Zombie Fessy is 2. Unlike the original, which was gruesome, bloodthirsty, and if you ever see the Stoned Uncut version, even more bloodier, this one is fucking garbage. It is fucking boring, it is fucking laughable, it is bloodless, and when there is blood, it's laughable. It's just a fucking piece of shit. And again, if you want to see a better rant, just go on my big rant. That's 3. Number 4, Basic Instincts 2. And I might not even do these in sequels, like I did with Superman 4, but then, where was that? Basic Instincts 2. A bonkless, boreless fucking film. Unlike the original, had a lot of bonking, it was psychological, and it was suspenseful. This one was a snooze fest. And I sort of this time when I heard people's point of view before we saw it on the theatrical, where I went to theatre to see it, I just listened to their advice. Because I went to see that in the theatres, people, and in all fairness, it was a fucking snooze fest. It was the only film, I'm being honest here, it was the only film that when I went to the pictures, I felt a fucking freep. My mate said it was a good film. I don't know what he was fucking watching. It was fucking boring. That's 4. Number 5. Ready for this, people? Number fucking 5. Buttman and Fobbin. Now we know Schumacher sadly passed away a couple of months ago, and I'm not being disrespectful. He did make some good films, but in all fairness, Buttman and Fobbin is champy as fuck. It makes the TV series look like it's Osteworthy, and it is fucking garbage. That is Buttman and Fobbin. which I like to, it's a fucking piece of garbage. And there's some noise in the background, someone's got a car. Hopefully you might not hear it. But that is Buttman and Fobbin. That's the 5th one. Right? So we'll go again. I won't do them in order, but we'll try and memorise what I was saying, just to keep everybody in touch. Right, what was the first one? Let me think. I'll do a dad zooming thing if I don't get them in order. Fuck it. Zombie Fessy is 2, even though that wasn't the first one. I'm trying to memorise them. Bonkless Instincts 2, if I forgot it that. Snooze Fest, The Revenge. Superman 4, The Test for Shit, as I like to call it. And then we can't remember what the other one were now. But at the moment we go to them. Right, now we'll go with The Date. I like The Date. Very clever, very imaginative horror film. The Date 2, on the other hand, is boring, it is shit, and it's a fucking piece of fucking garbage. That's number 6. Then we get Lawnmower Man 2. Normally I go mad when films, right, are not on DVDs. Because I like to see films on DVD, right? Right? I can see why that's not on DVD. Because it's fucking garbage. Unlike the original, it had a good story, had good effects. The story is over the top, generic, and fucking garbage. Watched it once, got rid of it. Then we get Robo Top 3. You already hear that in every one and every worst sequel going. And I can see why. I can tell you the history of that film. The director was in a rush to make the 3rd one. Peter Weller was already doing a film. He was going to do it, but he was doing a film. And all he said was, can you hang on? It'll have finished the movie Naked Lunch, which is a better film, believe me. They was in a rush, made it, wanted to make it for fucking kids, and it fucking souls. It is a bore. I'm sat down because I'm doing a review. I might as well be fucking die, because Robocop should be called Robo Slob, because he sits on his ass and gets battered all the way through the fucking film. You might as well have a real cop, because he's a lazy slob. Robo Slob 3, which is a slob to fucking watch, and that was that one. That's number 7. I could go on all day about the worstest sequels here. Right, let me think of other ones. I'm going to be here all day down to think, because there's a lot. Got it! Iron Eagle 2. The original Iron Eagle, I love. It was an adventure film and it was a fun ride. That's been Iron Eagle. Iron Eagle 2, you have the character you love, you get to like, and what happens? He gets fucking killed in the opening. He gets killed in the fucking opening. And for anyone to say that the original was just a rip-off of Top Gun, the second one is definitely a rip-off of fucking Top Gun. It is a fucking snooze. Now I've lost fucking count. I'm assuming that was 9, let's say, right? We'll just do a few. I was going to do 50, but I'll be here all fucking day. Okay? So that's how many. We got Superman 4, The Test for Shit, Snooze, The Revenge, I don't know my own names, Snooze, The Revenge, Buttman and Fobbin, Bonkless Instincts 2, me fucking think, I'm then remember I did Buttman and Fobbin, Test for Shit. We'll get there, I just keep forgetting how many sequels. Oh, there, the fucking Lawnmower Man 2, which is a fucking piece of shit. The Date fucking 2, which is fucking shit. Fucking so on. I'll do one more, why not? Gonna be here all fucking day. I was gonna do 50, I was gonna do 10, but we'll be here all fucking day on sequels. So yeah, there was fucking that one. There was fucking Robo fucking Slob. They've done my own fucking names of the worst sequels. Let me think of other sequels which I think are fucking garbage and think should never be made. See, there's a lot of sequels out there that I think are fucking garbage. Let's think of fucking rubbish. Let me fucking think of any others I hate. I fucking spies. I think of the worst sequels ever. Oh, right, I'm down to think of other ones, because I know there's loads of sequels out there which are fucking garbage, fucking generic and fucking are a snoozed fest. A fucking snooze fest. Right, I don't want to do another zombie fest eaters. The third one's just a fucking comedy. Might as fucking well be. Because I've already done that one. I'm trying to think of the last one, which I'm going to really do it the best one. It's the worst sequel out there. Now, I had this as a gift, and I don't want to be upsetting. It was a gift from a family member. And I do like the original. Look, I'll do two more, why not? Right, the original one I love, that being the Exterminator, right? Love the Exterminator. Exterminator 2, I love. Fuck it, I do 3 more, I'm on a roll. Right, Exterminator 2, damn good sequel. Exterminator 3, said fuck you to them two. You kill off Sarah Connor, and also bring back in this new one. No Winchester Watson in it, because it looks like shit. You kill off fucking Sarah Connor, and then you fucking make everything what the original Exterminator in number 2, I should say, and his one in Exterminator 2. Nope. He self-sacrificed himself to save humanity. He might as well not have fucking bothered, because what did he do? And his stupid lines? It's in fucking edible. Meaning it's going to happen anyway. It's going to happen anyway. So I can say what a stupid line that was. Anna might as well say, don't kill me. Wait till we make the third one. What's the whole point of him self-sacrificing himself to save humanity when he goes and does something like that? It shouldn't have been called the rise of the machine. It should have been called the rise of the DOS. The more you make, the more sequels they get. And it's fucking shit. The only last decent Exterminator, in my eyes, was Exterminator 1, if I was sticking 2 things up, and Exterminator 2. The others are fucking darbids. Rocky 5 is darbids as well, because it made everything what Rocky worked for in 1, 2, 3 and 4, what he worked for, pointless. He gets brain damage, and he has to retire from boxing. He has a street fight at the end, and he becomes a fucking bum. He goes back to what he was in Stair 1. What was the fucking point? It was depressing, it was fucking horrid. Stick to Rocky 1, 2, 3 and 4. That's that one. Now I know there was one more, I'm trying to think. I might have forgotten. But they were, in my eyes, are the worst fucking sequels out there. They're shit, they're horrendous. To stick to certain ones, sequels and third films, in my eyes, are garbage. They were the worstest. There'll probably be others what will come to me, but they, in my eyes, are the worst sequels out there. Other than that, see you later.